Thanks for joining me. This is my third video yoga class for your viewing pleasure. And for today's episode, I am dedicating this class to everyone who maybe has some weak wrists, maybe you have arthritis in your hands, or maybe you sprained your wrist like I did. So we are going to be doing a unique asana practice here today. And as you can see, with a sprained wrist, you can't really do a lot of downward dog. And after I sprained my wrist the first few days, I thought, oh man, I can't do yoga. And then a little light bulb went on and said, yes, Hallie, you can do yoga. There's many different poses, of course, that we can do. And we're still going to get a very physical, athletic, versatile yoga practice without the use of our hands or putting pressure on our wrists and our hands. So join me today. It's going to be an exciting, unique experience, and I'd love any feedback that you have, also any requests that you might have for classes in the future. Just leave a comment below. All right, let's get started. Namaste.
Come to a tall spine, a comfortable seated position, preferably with your sit bones, your hips raised above your knees. You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that, or allow yourself to have a soft gaze, focusing on one point in front of you. As you sit here in a comfortable seat, begin to relax your shoulders, your jaw, your eyes. Allow the crown of your head to lift toward the sky and the back of your shoulder blades to sink down toward the earth. Feel the ground beneath you, your foundation, and feel your spine rise up into the sky, allowing your spine to lengthen. Inhale deep into your belly, filling up your stomach with air. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale. Exhale. Beginning our breath in our practice as a deep, gentle breath. Maybe think of something that you want to fill yourself with today. Love, joy, and then bring your hands to your heart center. Let's cultivate that one thing today within ourselves and within our yoga practice. Allow your hands to reach up toward the sky. Take a big inhale deep into your belly, deep into your sit bones. Exhale. Inhale, reaching tall, fingertips reaching toward the sky. Exhale. And then allow your hands to slowly fall down back toward the earth, however you wish. Take a breath here and slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, reach over to the left, the right arm reaching over your head, stretching the right side of your body. Allow your heart to open. And inhale, come back to center. Take a big breath in, raise your hands up. Exhale, reach over to the right. The left arm reaching over your ear as long as you can stretch. Exhale, come back to center. Take an inhale, reaching your arms up over your head. Exhale, lengthen forward, your fingertips reaching toward the front of the room. A nice spinal stretch here. Remembering to breathe through your nose. Relax into the foundation and slowly curl up back into a neutral spine. We're going to come into a cross-legged position. Go ahead and remove any pillows or blankets. On your next inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, reach the back of your heart and curve your spine. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, curving in. Inhale, warming up our spine here. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale. Exhale, moving with your breath, creating heat in your body. Inhale, your heart forward. Exhale, your heart within. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale. Begin to circle your heart toward the right. Big circles, reaching your heart open. Exhaling your breath all the way out. Energizing and warming up your spine. A healthy spine, so important. And go ahead and circle the other way. Circle to the left. As we warm up our spine, we're really warming up our whole body. The spine is connected to our head all the way down to our tailbone, affecting our limbs. And so we can really create a lot of heat by working our spine. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine, relaxing your shoulders. Inhale, your arms up over your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tilt your head to the left, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, and to the back. Circling our head, engaging our neck muscles, stretching them through this movement. Again, moving through the edge of our reach. And exhale, circle the other way, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Coming all the way around, really feeling that stretch all the way from the back of your skull through to your shoulder blades. And remember to breathe. Inhale, come back to neutral, hands above your head, and exhale, hands at your sides. Then go ahead and come into a nice wide-legged seated position, feet flexed, knees pointing to the sky. Exhale over to the left, inhale through center. Exhale to the right, moving with your breath. Exhaling over each leg. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold over. Creating a lot of heat here, using your core. Try to just use the strength of your core, the strength of your back to lift yourself up through center. Exhale over your leg. You can go at your own pace, moving with your breath. If that's a slower pace for you than what you see here, that's totally fine. Move with your breath. It's unique to your rhythm. Reaching long through your fingertips, through the crown of your head, keeping those feet flexed, those legs engaged, the sit bones reaching into the earth. Maybe begin to pick up the pace a little bit. Really exhale through the nose. Beginning a cardiovascular exercise here as we stretch and lengthen. Good, and exhale over the left leg. Allow yourself to stretch. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Surrendering to the stretch. Reaching through the crown of your head. Inhale, slowly come back up to center. Raise your hands above your head, turn toward the right leg, and exhale over, stretching over that leg. The legs are still engaged as you inhale. Exhale, fold into that stretch, surrendering to the gravity. And then slowly inhale, come back to center. Take a breath here. Inhale your arms up over your head and exhale with a straight spine. Fold over through the center, reaching as far as you can. Bringing your hands down onto the floor, keeping those feet engaged, those legs engaged, the muscles drawing in toward your hips. Relax the upper body, reaching the crown of the head towards the front of the room. A deep stretch here. Exhale, fold everything in. The spine has a natural curve to it, so embrace that curve. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Go ahead and bring your legs back together. You might want to give them a little shake. And then bring the pads of your feet together into cobbler's pose. Maybe move your sit bones back and forth to really find your foundation. And using your leg muscles, go ahead and beat your knees down to the earth in quick motions, warming up those thigh muscles as fast as you can. Really creating some heat here in those thighs, in those legs, in those hips. Inhaling and exhaling. Take an inhale and then exhale. Fold over your feet, chest and heart reaching toward your feet. Elbows pressing into the inner thighs for a deeper stretch here. And breathe. On your next exhale, fold all the way over. Release everything. Everything down into the earth. And then slowly inhale, roll up through your spine into a seated position. Draw your left foot to the corner of your mat. The right foot is attached to the inner thigh. Inhale, your arms up overhead, and exhale, reaching over, stretching over that left leg for a nice hamstring stretch. Really lengthen through that spine, through the crown of the head. Reaching out as you surrender to the gravity. And keeping that left foot flexed. Engaging the muscles as we stretch. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold all the way toward your knee. And then slowly walk your hands back toward your hips. Bring that right leg, cross it over so that the right foot is around on the opposite side of the left knee. And then wrap that left arm around that right knee and twist open toward the right side of the room. Your heart reaches open. The right hand can either reach out toward the opposite wall, or you can place it on the mat behind your sit bones to give your lower back a little more support. As you twist, inhale deep into your sit bones. Exhale, twist a little more, keeping your spine really nice and tall. And then exhale, come out of the twist. Bring that right leg into a nice crossed position over your left. And exhale, fold over the left leg one more time. Inhale, raise the hands back up to the sky, and then move on to the other side. So the right leg comes out, the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Inhale, raise your arms above your head, creating a tall spine. Exhale, reach forward, reaching past your foot. The right foot is flexed. The right thigh muscle is drawing up toward the right hip. Exhale, you can bring your hands down onto the mat. Stretching over that right leg. Creating a sense of support as you reach further. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Surrendering to the stretch here. Inhale, slowly walk your hands back to your hips. Take that left leg, cross it over, the left foot is flat on the mat, and then use your right arm to hug in that left knee. Twist open to the left side of the room. That left arm can reach toward the opposite wall. Or if you need that extra back support, go ahead and place that left hand right behind your left sit bone. And remember, as you twist, you're also creating length in your spine. So from your sit bones all the way through the crown of your head, grow taller with each inhale. And with each exhale, open your heart a little more. Exhale, come out of the twist. Bring that left knee to the left side, creating a nice L shape. And then exhale, fold over that right leg. And inhale, slowly come back up, walking your hands back toward your hips. Release the legs. And go ahead and stand up, coming to the top of your mat. With your feet about hip-width distance apart. Come into mountain pose, your fingertips reaching toward the earth. Inhale, reach your hands into the sky as tall as you can while relaxing your shoulders down your spine. Inhale, look up at your fingertips. And exhale. Inhale, still reaching. And exhale, dive all the way forward into a flat back. The crown of your head reaching toward the wall in front of you. Bring your arms at your sides into a nice T position. Exhale, navel to spine. Really support your spine with your core, with your abdomen. Take a breath here and exhale, fold all the way over. A nice forward bend. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Allow your spine to sink toward the earth. Inhale, come back up to a flat spine. Your arms reaching forward, fingertips toward the front of the room. And then take an inhale and raise up all the way back up into a tall mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands. Inhale, raise your arms back up again over your head. Exhale, halfway. So you're in a flat back with your hands reaching forward, the crown of your head reaching forward, your shoulders reaching down your spine. Exhale, fold all the way over. Breathe here, relax that back. Inhale, reach your heart forward, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back into a nice horizontal position, using your core for support. And then inhale, raise all the way back up, hands above your head. Exhale, hands through heart center. Take a breath here, relaxing your hands at your sides. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Take a nice little back bend here, and then exhale, fold all the way over. Forward bend. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, reach your right leg back. Left knee is directly above your left ankle. You're in a low lunge. And attempt to use mostly your leg muscles. So if you can, bring your hands up off of the earth. Really power through that right thigh muscle. Reach it toward the sky. Reach the right heel toward the back of the room. And then exhale, fold over and lengthen that left leg. So both legs are straight here. We're doing a nice hamstring stretch. Inhale, back into a low lunge. Exhale, straighten and stretch over. Inhale, moving with your breath. Heart forward. Exhale, fold and straighten both legs. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, reach your heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, low lunge, reaching your heart forward. And then exhale, lower that right knee down to the earth. Come onto your fingertips. Engage the core. And inhale, raise your hands above your head. Fingertips in the sky. Exhale, navel to spine, supporting that low back with your abdomen. Breathing here. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the earth. Curl your right toes under, straighten the right leg. Exhale, stretch over, both legs straight. And then walk your hands toward the center. So turn sideways on your mat in a wide-legged forward bend. Reaching your heart toward the earth, the crown of your head toward the earth. Take a nice breath here in this deep stretch. You can sway side to side, taking opposite hands to opposite elbows. Maybe moving in your hips a little bit back and forth. Remembering to breathe here. And then release your hands. Take an inhale and an exhale in this nice deep stretch. Inhale your heart forward and turn to the right, so you're in a low lunge on the right side. Maybe come off of those fingertips using the power in your legs. So really reaching that left thigh muscle up toward the sky. The right knee should be directly over the right ankle. Reaching your heart forward, the crown of your head forward, creating a long lunge here. Exhale, straighten the right leg, fold over for a deep stretch. Inhale, reach your heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold and lengthen your right leg. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Moving with your breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Bring the left knee down to the earth. Come onto your fingertips, drawing your thighs toward one another. Inhale and raise your arms up into the sky. Exhale, navel to spine to support your low back. Really press through that right heel. Reaching with those fingertips. One more breath. Exhale, bring the fingertips back to the earth. Curl your toes under, straighten the left leg. Exhale, straighten that right leg. And walk your hands to the center of your mat, turning toward the side of the room, standing in a wide-legged forward bend. And just allow that spine to fall toward the earth. Allow the crown of the head to maybe even touch the earth. Take an inhale, raise your heart forward. Exhale, fold even deeper. And then slowly, maybe put your hands on your hips for support and come all the way up to standing. Take a breath here. Feel your foundation, your feet in the earth. And then go ahead and turn your left foot toward the front of your mat, the right foot to the side. We're going to exhale into Warrior Two, bending the left knee as close to a 90-degree angle as possible. Reaching your left arm in front, the right arm toward the back of the room. The heart is open to the side of the room, to the side of your mat. Relax your jaw. Sink deep into that left thigh. Exhaling, navel to spine for support. And pressing into the outer edge of that right foot. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, reaching that left hand all the way forward. Without placing the left hand on top of a block or on the mat, just allow the left hand to fall in front of your left leg, so you actually use the strength in your core for your support, which adds a little bit more difficulty to the balance of this pose. Exhale, bending the left knee, come into side angle pose, reaching the right arm over your right ear, the heart open. Inhale and exhale. Breathing here. Exhale, the right arm into the sky. Inhale, come back into Warrior Two. Take an inhale. Relax your jaw, relax your eyebrows. Exhale, straighten that left leg, turn the left foot to the side of the mat. And take a breath here, and then turn to the right. Set your foundation with your feet. Feel your hips, lengthen your arms, and then exhale, bend down, sink into that right thigh. As close to a 90-degree angle as possible, so the right knee is directly above the right ankle. With your heart open, your shoulders relaxed, really sink into this warrior two. Exhaling, navel to spine. Take one more breath. Exhale, navel to spine. And then inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, reaching that right arm forward, the left hip back. Come into triangle pose. The left hand reaching up toward the sky. The right arm, allow it to just gravitate toward the floor in front of that right calf. Use your core. Exhale, navel to spine. And then exhale, bend into that right leg and come into side angle pose with the left arm reaching over your left ear, the chest open, pressing through the outer edge of that left foot. That back leg is a powerhouse in this pose. Remembering to breathe. Raise your left arm up into the sky. Allow it to take you back up into warrior two with a soft gaze. Sink into your warrior. And then inhale, straighten that right leg. Come into a wide-legged stance. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Inhale, raise your arms up over your head. Exhale, sink into goddess. And allow there to be some vertical movement in goddess, so raising a little bit out of your deep position, inhaling and exhaling, working the thigh muscles, breathing through your nose. Exhale, navel to spine, as you move in and out of your deep goddess. Allow the energy to be vibrant through your fingertips, through the crown of your head, through your feet. Breathe here. Exhale, sink into the pose. Inhale, straighten both legs, hands above your head. And then exhale, sink one more time into goddess. And then bring some horizontal movement into your hips, swaying side to side, right to left. Releasing any tension. Exhale, release. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, your hands down at your side. Inhale, raise your hands above your head. Exhale, hands through heart center. Bring your toes to the front of the mat in your wide-legged stance. And then exhale to the left, reaching your right hand down. Exhale to one side. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Reaching your hands in opposite directions. Working your oblique muscles, stretching your side body, and using your core to bring you back up through center. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Picking up the pace a little bit. Allow your breath to move you. Allow your breath to create heat. Slow it down. Come to the left and reach that right arm over that left ear for a nice side body stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right, stretching the right side of the body, the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to center. Walk your feet in underneath your hips. You can shake out your legs a little bit. Shake out those feet. Get rid of any tension in the body. And breathe. Stand in Tadasana. Feet underneath your hips. A tall spine, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. Standing on your left leg. Come into tree pose, placing the right foot on the inside of the left thigh or the left calf or the left ankle. You can bring your hands to your heart center. And if you would like, you can reach your hands above your head, creating a nice tall tree. You can take a mudra here to bring some stillness, some peacefulness into your tree pose. Allow that left heel to sink deep into the earth as the crown of the head and your fingertips reach toward the sky, creating length as you find your support on one leg, balancing effort and surrender. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Take your foot off of your leg. Exhale, bring the right knee in front of you. Take a breath here. And then exhale, release that right leg. Release the hands. Stand in mountain pose. Take a breath here. And then shift the weight onto the right leg, bringing the left foot to the inner thigh, the left foot to the calf or to the ankle. Come to your tree. Whatever your tree looks like today, let it blossom. Raising your hands above your head. Reaching your heart open, your gaze open toward the sky. Creating balance within your body, within your mind. Inhale and exhale. Remember to breathe. Inhale, reach tall. And then exhale, slowly bring your hands back to your heart center. You can unattach your left foot, raising the left knee, and then bring the left knee toward the front of the room, using that thigh muscle in your core to keep it in the air. Take a breath here. Exhale, bring that leg back to meet the other foot. Stand in Tadasana. Release the hands, the fingertips reaching toward the earth, the crown of the head reaching toward the sky. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, fold all the way over. Release the spine. Release the head. Stretching over here, allowing your low back to surrender. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Come into a flat back with your arms reaching out into a T. And then exhale, fold. You can reach opposite hands to opposite elbows. Really allowing yourself to surrender to the gravity. And then exhale, bend your knees, slowly roll up each vertebrae and come into a nice tall standing position. Take a breath here, feeling how tall you are. And then go ahead and stand on that left foot. Cross the right foot over the left leg. Exhale, fold your heart over and come into a nice deep hip opener on that right hip. You'll feel a deep stretch, keeping the right foot flexed. Allow your hands to fall to the earth. You can use a yoga block for support if you need to. Reaching your sit bones toward the back of the room as you surrender your spine. Inhale, slowly come back up to center, releasing that right leg. And you can go ahead and get a yoga block ready if you do need the support for the other side. Shift the weight over onto that right leg, cross the left foot over so it's in a nice tree pose position except the foot's on top of the knee. Exhale, fold over, stretching out that left hip. Finding support in your right foot. Bending in that right leg and sending the sit bones toward the back of the room. Breathe through the stretch. Embrace it. And slowly inhale, come back up to a tall spine, releasing that left leg. Exhale, relax your shoulders. And then slowly make your way onto your knees. And we're going to come into frog pose. So widen your knees, keeping your ankles in line with your knees and your hips in line with your knees as well. Flexing both of your feet. Come onto your elbows and allow your hips to sink toward the earth. This is a really deep stretch in the inner thighs and the groin. Breathe through it. I always suggest remaining on your elbows so that you can keep your hips in line with your knees. Inhale and exhale. Embracing this stretch, embracing the earth and the foundation beneath you. And when you're ready, you can exhale, move your hips forward to come out of it. Then bring your legs behind you, bending your knees, and windshield wiper your feet side to side to release any tension that you might have in your lower back or your hips. And then slowly make your way into a plank position. And this time, let's come into plank on our elbows. So bring your forearms on the mat. Your hands can come together in prayer position. And make sure your shoulders are above your elbows. Your feet are reaching behind you, the heels reaching toward the back of the room. Your heart reaches slightly forward. Breathe here. Exhale, navel to spine. Support your lower back with your core. Engaging your entire muscular energy to support yourself off of the ground. Holding here for just one more breath. And then exhale, bring your knees to the earth, your hips to the earth, and your chest to the earth, turning your head to one side so that one of your cheeks is on the mat. Relax everything. Surrender into the foundation beneath you. Your heart in connection with the earth. in contact with the earth. You can close your eyes even here if you want. And take a deep inhale. And you can windshield wiper your feet again to release any tension from your lower back. Inhaling and exhaling. And then reach your feet long behind you. The top of your feet pressing into the earth. Bring your forehead onto the earth as well. Exhale, navel to spine. And then inhale, reaching your hands toward the back of the room, toward your feet. Raise your heart up off of the mat. Crown of the head reaches toward the sky. Creating a nice back bend here. Drawing your shoulder blades toward your spine. Exhale, fold onto the mat. Opposite cheek to one side. Relax your legs. Breathe into that low back. Breathe into the kidneys. And then when you're ready, bring your forehead back onto your mat. Engage those legs. And this time, draw your hands above your head and inhale your arms, your chest, your head, and your feet up into the sky, creating a really nice back bend here, a nice curve in your spine. Inhale, exhale, surrender onto the earth. Release your hands by your side, opposite cheek to the mat. Breathe here, finding support in the earth and in yourself. And we'll do one more back bend. We're going to come into bow pose, but this time we're not actually going to connect our hands with our ankles or our feet. So it'll be a little different, a little more challenging. Bend your knees, bring your forehead to the earth. Exhale, navel to spine, and then inhale, reach your arms back, reach your chest up. Crown of your head reaches toward the sky. The knees come off of the earth, maybe an inch, maybe two. Try to reach your ankles. Try to reach past your ankles. Breathe here. And then exhale, fold everything, relax everything down onto your mat. Opposite cheek to the mat. Allow your shoulders to relax, your hips, your thighs, your feet. Breathe. You can windshield wiper your feet one more time to get rid of any tension in your lower back or your spine. And then bring your feet back down onto the earth, your forehead on the mat. And go ahead and turn all the way over onto your spine, onto your back, with your feet bent and your feet near your sit bones. Allow your hands to relax down at your side. Take a breath here. Inhale deep into your belly. Exhale, navel to spine. And we're going to come into bridge pose. And this time with bridge pose, go ahead and bend your arms so that your fingertips are reaching toward the sky, so you can press your elbows into the earth. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, press through your feet, raising your hips up into the sky, your chest toward your chin. using those leg muscles to support your hips, to raise them off of the earth. Allow your glute muscles to relax as much as possible. Inhale and exhale here in bridge. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come back down onto your mat. Relax your arms, keeping your knees bent. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Relax your jaw and your face. And we'll do bridge pose again. So go ahead and bend your arms. Exhale, navel to spine. And then inhale, raise your hips up into the sky. Press into that left leg strongly. Inhale, raise the right foot up into the sky. The right leg as straight as possible. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale the left foot up into the sky as straight as possible. Exhale, bring it back down, touch the earth. Inhale and exhale slowly. Allow your spine to fall back down onto the earth. Windshield wiper your knees side to side, right to left, with your legs bent. Breathing here, releasing any tension in your hips and in your lower back. And then come back to a neutral spine. Straighten your left foot out. Flexing that left leg, bring the right knee into your chest. Keeping both feet flexed, both legs engaged. Inhale and exhale. Draw that knee in. And then inhale, straighten the right leg as straight as possible. Maybe you grab on to the back of your right hamstring or your calf or your ankle, depending on how flexible you are. And really reaching that left heel down into the earth, the left inner thigh down into the earth. Stretching that right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee into your chest. Point and flex your feet. Point and flex your feet. Draw the right knee in. Straighten the right leg. One more time to really lengthen. And then release the hands. Raise the left foot off of the earth a few inches. This is a really good way to engage your abdomen. Exhale, navel to spine, keeping both heels pressing away. Both legs engaged. Try to relax your jaw. And then exhale. Release the left foot. Bring the right knee back into your chest. And then switch legs. So the right foot is long on your mat. Hug in the left knee. Flexing both feet. Inhale and exhale. Straighten the left leg. A nice long stretch in that left leg, pressing the left heel into the sky. And really engaging that right leg down into the earth. Inhale and exhale here. Grabbing wherever you can. And then exhale, bending the left leg, drawing the left knee into your chest again. Point and flex your feet. Point and flex your feet. Inhale, straighten that left leg one more time. Really bringing that left leg close to your chest and keeping your shoulders on the mat. Relax your jaw. Then release your hands, raise the right foot off of the mat a few inches, pressing both heels into the sky. Pressing both heels away from you. Engaging your core. Breathe here. Just a few more breaths. And then exhale, release the right leg, bring the left knee back into your chest. And bring the left knee over the right side of your body for a nice spinal twist. The left arm reaches toward the left side of the room. You can gaze past your left fingertips, creating a nice open heart as you twist your leg over your body, reaching in opposite directions. Inhale, come back to center. Release the left leg. Straighten it onto the mat and draw the right knee into your chest. Exhale, draw the right knee over the left side of your body, keeping the left leg straight and engaged. Reach the right arm over to the right side of the room. You can gaze past your right fingertips. With each inhale lengthening, each exhale releasing more, deeper into that stretch, deeper into the twist. Inhale, slowly come back to center. And bring both of your feet into your hands, into happy baby. Your knees reaching toward the earth, maybe grabbing your ankles or your calves if you can't reach your feet. Creating a long spine. Slowly shake your head no, releasing your neck. And then exhale, release your feet onto the mat into cobbler's pose, a supine cobbler's pose, with your hands on your hips. Or maybe place your right hand on your stomach, your left hand over your heart, and inhale into those hands. You can already begin to close your eyes as we begin to move into our relaxation. You can also choose to remain here throughout Shavasana, or if you would like, you can bring your knees back to center. Maybe bring a pillow or a blanket underneath your knees if you wish, which will help relax your spine a little more. Releasing your legs and your feet and your ankles. Releasing your arms down onto the mat. Come into corpse pose, our final relaxation pose. Closing your eyes. Allow your awareness to come to your breath. Inhale deep into your belly. Exhale, releasing all of the air. Knowing that you can completely surrender here in this final relaxation. Completely surrender to your yoga practice. Completely surrender to your breath, to your heart, and to your mind. Allow yourself to drift to a more subtle awareness. where all you have to do is listen and breathe. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring your awareness back into this moment. Inhaling deep into your belly. Exhale, letting all of the air out. You can slowly begin to bring movement into your fingertips and your toes. Keeping your eyes closed, maybe roll your ankles, roll your wrists. Allow your hips to move in and out with your legs. Slowly waking your body back up. Inhale, take a big morning stretch, reaching your hands above your head. And then exhale, roll onto your side, either your right side or your left. You can keep your eyes closed, laying in a fetal position, cradling your head, breathing here. And when you're ready, you can press yourself back up into a seated position, keeping your eyes closed, maybe sitting on a blanket or a pillow to raise your hips above your knees. Bring your hands into a comfortable position on your legs, your shoulders sinking down your spine, the crown of your head reaching toward the sky. And then go ahead and inhale, raising your hands above your head. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, cultivating love, joy, and peacefulness. Exhale, draw it down into your heart center. Bow your head to greet your heart. We bow to the light, love, and truth inside of each and every one of us and inside of everything. Namaste.